kids, it's me, Toni Homeperm, the singing diva of Long Island. If you enjoy videos where you get to see me create a fabulous drag look, well then guess what? You tuned into the right channel. Now today I created this look pretty much using the SheGlam Gifted Gemini palette. This is the palette here. I've done looks with some of the other palettes from their Zodiac series. I have all of them. Haven't gotten to through all of them yet, so we're finally into Gemini season, so I figured let me pull out the Gifted Gemini palette and create a look with it for you today, and this is what I came up with. Now this is the inside of the palette. It's actually all mattes, and it's a little unusual. The other palettes, I'm pretty sure they all were a mixture of mattes and shimmers, but this one is only mattes, and it's kind of an unusual color story, to say the least. It's definitely not monochromatic. You know, you've got like purples, teal, sort of a lime green, this sky blue, two oranges, which honestly they're not that much different. I really wish they had done just one of the oranges and something else. I don't know, like for me, like a white shimmer would have been great in this, or I don't know, something deeper. So yeah, it's like I'm like sort of about the color story, but you know, it is what it is. Now I did swatch the palette for you, so let me throw the swatches up on the screen. Okay, first we have that light purple sort of lavender lilac color called Playful. Then we have the dark purple called Inventive. Then we have that green teal leaning color called Loyal. Then we have Real AF, which is more of a blue leaning teal. Then we have Rebellious, which is kind of a lime green. And as I said, these are all mattes. Persuasive, which is a sky blue, which has some little shimmery particles in it, but honestly, once you start blending that color out, the shimmery particles disappear. Then we have the light orange color called Mind Reader, and then the darker orange color called Savage. And I have to say, on the lid, the two oranges did not look that much different, so I kind of wish they had one and not the other. Actually, keep Savage and change out Mind Reader with something else. I don't know what, but just my opinion. So yeah, so this is the palette. It's all matte. I did, while I was working on this look, I dipped into another SheGlam palette I have. I grabbed this one, the SheGlam Deep Feelings palette. This is a cool tone, black, gray, silvery palette. It kind of reminds me of ColourPop's Blow and Smoke palette. It's a nice palette. I did a look with this previously. I'll link that down below, and of course I'll also link all the other SheGlam Zodiac palettes that I've done looks with down below as well. So that's all the information I want to give you before we jump into doing the look, and yeah, that's pretty much everything that I need to tell you. So why don't I roll the film back in time and show you how I created this look today, pretty much using the SheGlam Gifted Gemini palette. Stay tuned. Okay, finally back. What a morning. I just had a crazy morning trying to get myself to a point where I can start filming. So as you can see, of course, glue down the eyebrows, base foundation, prime the eyelids quite a while ago because it was a big, just so much going on. Just so much going on. Distractions, a nice distraction. My husband got me my Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. Always nice. Eyebrows today. I wanted to try something a little bit different, so I started really, really low, like where my natural brows start, and I decided to take the body of the eyebrow, excuse me, out further. I mean, usually like the high point, I've been doing it where my iris ends, and I decided just for something different, I moved that out to where my actual eye ends, and a shorter tail. Just to try it out. We'll see how it looks. Maybe I'll like it in the finished look, maybe I won't. But that's the great thing about doing these videos for myself, is I experiment with different makeup styles, techniques, and see if I like them or not. So, as I already said in the intro, I'm using the SheGlam Gifted Gemini palette, and here it is. Yeah, it's an interesting color story. The mattes are all really nice in it, but it's sort of, I don't know, it's kind of a little bit disjointed, I feel. I mean, I like all the colors individually. I'm just not sure about them, how they're gonna work together. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Also, if I need the depth or some lightness, I grab my SheGlam Deep Feelings palette. You know, it goes very dark, and it also has like a beautiful silver. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll make it work. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna try like a halo eye. I don't usually normally do them, but I want to do something different, and you know, I can't do the same thing all the time in these videos. It's boring for you, boring for me. So I'm like, let's maybe do a halo eye, and I'm thinking of like the purple on like the outside edges, and then the purple would go out into like those blues and teals and greens, and in the very middle halo part, that would be the orange. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw myself into it. The look may be horrible. It may be nice. I don't know. So I'm gonna pick up this color Inventive. It's that nice purple, and let's see how it looks. Let me start laying it down. It seemed pretty pigmented in the when I swatched it. Yeah, I guess it's more of a seems to be more of a buildable formula. It's not like one of those purples that I have from some of my other palettes that like it's like purple the second you put it down, which is really what I prefer. I like a lot of pigmentation because I'm doing a drag look, but if you were doing more of a, you know, quote, wearable look, then you might be happier with a purple that's more buildable, because you know, maybe you want a little bit of purple for the for your look for going into the office, but you don't want it to be drag queen purple. I, however, do want drag queen purple, because I am a drag queen. So I got a little messy there, but we can always clean up. We can always clean up. And I'm going to be putting the purple right here in the inner corner. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a halo eye with those oranges. Oh, those creases. Always have those horrible creases, but such is life. I fell really far behind with my video shooting schedule just because I had so many performances going on, a lot of just, you know, everyday, ordinary, real life things going on, and I just didn't have the time to film, and I was like worried. Am I like, not going to have any content ready to go on my YouTube? And of course, I then re-edit the YouTube content for TikTok and Instagram for Reels. So I was sort of like, ooh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So last Sunday, when I filmed with my Clarity Cosmetics Evil Mermaid palette, I actually did four videos. Yes, 4 videos and a bunch of TikTok stuff. So that was a long day. That was a long day. And even though I'm only doing drag in my bedroom, really, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, so how to blend out this purple. I want to go in, I think, with yeah, I guess we're gonna go. Let me hop into this sort of teal color, Real AF. I just color switch the brush. I have a feeling this is going to get kind of messy looking before the end. Just a feeling that it might sort of look messy, but that's okay. Now, this Real AF, really pigmented. That's much more pigmented than the purple, I feel. Yeah. Alright, then from Real AF, I'm going to hop into, I guess, this color, Loyal. Let's try that. That one's also very pigmented. And I guess, let's keep it going, I guess, do I blend that out with the blue or that sort of yellowy green? Let's go in with the blue. This blue called Persuasive. Right at the outer edge there. Why not? Now this actually, I think it's like one of those mattes that has those little shimmery particles, which I loathe. I don't know why they do that, because they never. The shimmery particles, they just sort of blend away. Okay, that's looking kind of interesting. All right, I need to go back in, re-intensify everything, reblend, do the same thing on the other side, and probably cut the crease for the halo effect in the middle of the eye. So I'm going to do all that off camera, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I did this eye and a lot of blending, and I did add some black from the Deep Feelings palette. What is this color called? Abyss. Into the inner part of the where the cut crease was going to go. I just felt like it needed a little bit of depth, so that's why I added that. And I used my Makeup Revolution cut crease canvas to do a halo cut crease here, and I decided just to cut the crease on this side first because I'm not sure how it's going, and I said in case after I do this side I think I need to do something different, then you know what I mean. So let me start with the lighter Do I want the lighter or the darker? Let's do the lighter orange, Mind Reader, and then we'll also use some of Savage. Well, let's start with Mind Reader on this area where we've cut the crease, and we'll see how it looks. I'm just gonna pack it on and hope for the best. And we'll also have to do some blending, although I don't think you can really, I don't see how I can blend the orange into those colors. I don't know. I've really set myself a hard challenge with this idea and this color story, I guess. But hey, I don't have a show to do today. I don't have anywhere to be, nowhere to go. I'm assuming it's the same for you, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this. So we're just gonna pack an orange in there. And try to figure out if it works or not. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. Let's try some of Savage, this other orange. Well, that's a bit more intense. Maybe I should have just went in with Savage. And put Mind Reader in the middle. Maybe that's what I should have done. Alright, all is not lost. We don't have to admit defeat just yet. Okay, so there we go. Now if I go with Mind Reader, yeah, does not really show up. Barely. Yeah, those colors are really, I don't know, they're so close. I kind of feel like maybe it wasn't really necessary to have those two in the palette. So it's a dilemma. It's a dilemma. All right. I think I'm gonna have to do some blending and whatnot, and do the same on the other side. So let me hop off camera and think about what I've laid down and what I need to do to make it work. All right, be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I did the other eye, and I ended up adding a lot of black into the look just because it was looking muddy, and I just wasn't happy with it, and I'm still not happy with it. So I don't know about this look, but I just got to keep going. Maybe, hopefully, at the end, it'll come together. I also did just a little bit of black liner on the upper eyelid, and I guess now I'm just going to smoke out the bottom of the eye, and let's go in with some of that purple on the outside edge, and some of Real AF, and then some of Loyal, yeah, I just don't know. It's looking, I don't know, very bruise-like. But yeah, it's an experimental look. It's an experimental look, and yeah. All right, I'm just gonna finish the other side. I'm gonna hop off camera and finish off the face and finish off the look as best as I can, and I guess see how it looks when we come back. So hold on. And we're back, and here it is, the finished drag look that I did today using the SheGlam Gemini palette, the Gifted Gemini palette, for the most part, along with some other things. And I really wasn't sure how it was coming out, but in the end, I like how it looks. I think this look is nice. I think I created a sort of smoky, sultry kind of a look, which I wasn't really intending to do, but it's just what happened, and I think I'm kind of living for it today. What do you all think about this look? Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know. So, of course, to fill you in on what I did when I went off camera, of course, there was my contouring and highlighting. For blush, I used the dark orange called Savage from the SheGlam palette, and I think it looks pretty nice. I actually, believe it or not, I forgot to put on a highlight today. Can you believe it? But it's okay. I don't always do highlight, and sometimes I just prefer an all matte look, and I think I'm okay with just an all matte look for this today. For the lip, I decided to go with a very neutral nude lip, and I grabbed this. It's a Pixie liquid lip, and this is in the color Posh Nude, and I just ombreed it with a little bit of white liquid lipstick in the center, and I think it made a really nice look. Yeah, I mean, it's very drag, but it's also sort of smoky glam, I think. I don't know how I pulled that off. I really don't, because when I was in the middle of doing this eye makeup, I was just like, ooh, I don't know. But overall, you know, as I'm looking into the monitor, I'm liking it more and more. Who would have thought? So then once I was finished with the makeup, then it was just a matter of hair. I thought this wig would go nice with that orange halo effect that I did in the middle of the eye, and I think it does. And this is just a very inexpensive romper from Shein, believe it or not. My husband hates it. He says it's a romper kind of a thing, so it's sort of like shorts, but he says the bottom of it looks like a diaper. So nobody's going to be seeing the bottom of it. It will not be for performances. For videos, it's fine, you know, just seeing it from the waist up. So that, along with jewelry and some green contacts, that completed the look. And I have to say, I'm really happy with it. I think as far as for video, I really like how it looks. Oh, something I also did a little bit different. I saw another YouTuber. I think her name is Kardi Blac. I have to double check that, but I'll put a link to her video down below. And one of the things that she was doing with her highlighting is she was taking the e.l.f. Powder foundation and using that on the highlight areas. And I don't know. I have to see when I look at the footage if I really like how it looks. I felt that it was more yellow for my complexion, really, and I think I don't know if this is the right color for me, but I think it worked really good, using that to reinforce the highlight areas, and yeah, we're going to have to see. We may keep this, or we may give it to somebody else, or maybe I will get a different shade. But I think it did make the highlight areas look really soft and blended. So I think I like it, but I'm reserving full judgment until I see pictures and video. So all in all, what do I think about the SheGlam Gifted Gemini palette? Well, the mattes are pretty nice. The purple is the greens though, yeah, and the oranges are pretty good. I don't think I used. The only color I don't think I used was this really light purple. I just didn't find a place to put it. But the mattes are really nice. The only thing that I'm not crazy about is the overall color story. And I'm not like super crazy about this eye look. I think it got a little muddy. Things just got away from me. Not really entirely the palette's fault. I felt like I needed to add black, which I did from the other SheGlam palette, and I mean, overall, I made the look work. I'm happy with the finished look. I just don't know about this color story. It just seems a little mishmash, I guess. But it's not a bad palette. I mean, I've talked about these palettes before. You can get them very inexpensively. I think I got this one for maybe $6, and it's decent. It's a decent palette. I don't hate it. Would I use it for performance? Probably not, but definitely for video work, I can make it work. Now, if you like this video, then please hit the like button down below. And as long as you're clicking on the like button, you might as well click on the subscribe and the notification bell. This way YouTube will notify you every time one of my new videos comes out. You can also catch me on my weekly podcast, God'll Get You for That, Walter. That's the show I do with Tom Cat. We review episodes of the 1970s sitcom Maude, which starred B. Arthur in the 1970s, and we talk about the episode, how things were in the 70s, how things have changed, and in many ways things have still stayed the same. But we do it with a lot of laughs along the way. And of course, there is my internet variety show, Naughty or Nice, that I do with the horror diva Alexis Flame. And you can find all the details for all of my shows, all of my merchandise, everywhere to find me, Toni Homeperm, on social media, all listed down below. Well, kids, that is all that I have for you today. I think I'm going to hop off camera and do some TikToks and maybe do a TikTok live. And I look forward to seeing all of you again in the next video. Bye-bye.